Greetings, divine, Christic, golden rays of heaven on earth. Venus and Mars conjoin in the heavens on this day. This is celestial Hieros Gamos. Yin merged with Yang, Shakti dances with Shiva. The eagle fly freely with our most sacred Condor. Aho! This galactic synchronization signals the merging of all timelines and the birthing of the new earth, the golden age of eternal life. This magical alignment also opens the 888 star gateway for the emergence of the royal lions of New Lemuria, our Lyran nation in embodiment. Through this mystical portal, we emerge from our chrysalis as full-fledged galactic protectors and guardians of Terra Nova Gaia and all her children. We also have a galactic activation portal on the Mayan calendar with Kin 211, Blue Electric Monkey, and we have 11 more days until Kin 222. With this gap day, we had massive waves of sixth-dimensional energy flowing in from the sixth sun. These showed up on the Schumann charts as amplitude powers of 36 Hz, 68 Hz, 49 and 30 Hz resonance. This shock wave of gamma plasma waves carry with them new key codes for the initiation sequences of the DNA transformation from 32-bit to 144 bits of information of new crystalline 12-strand encoded Christos consciousness frequencies. Keep riding these multidimensional waves into the full manifestation of heaven on earth. No thing can stop this great awakening. Victory to love. Aho! And with these massive waves flowing in from the great central sun, we had many activations all over Pachamama. We had 164 M1.5 or greater earthquakes in the last 24 hours. Most powerful on the Ring of Fire, 5.4. Southeast of Loyalty Islands, Council of 9 coming in. Earlier today, Chalice, Idaho, 3.0. Guatemala, Central America, home of the Mayan elders, 4.6. Indonesia, 4.8, 12, Divine Goddess. San Antonio de los Cobres, Argentina, South America, foothills of the Andes. Kundalini, Pachamama, 4.2. Northern Alaska, 3.2. Iran, 5.0. Then the 5.4 in Loyalty Islands. Banda Sea, 4.8. Sicily, Italy, 4.2. 468 kilometers depth, very deep. Then south of Fiji at 4.5, just south of the Tropic of Capricorn, also very deep, 484 kilometers depth, 4.5, another 9 code, 99. Portal to 9910 Gree, the sky beings, most powerful being the thunder beings. Chile, South America, San Pedro de Atacama, 4.5, another 9, 999 code coming in. Rat Islands, Aleutian Islands in the crown of Lemuria, 3.5, 127 kilometers depth. Nicaragua, Central America, Mayan home, 4.1. Indonesia, 4.5. Fox Islands in the crown, Aleutian Islands, 3.8. Southwest Indian Ridge, 4.9. Afghanistan in the Sacred Portal, 4.5, another 9 code, 191, 1991. 1991, the mirror of each other, which is a 1010 portal. Chile, South America, Atacama, 4.1. Taiwan, 5.2. 4.7, 4.4, 4.7. 4 activations right in a row. Divine 44 coming in, and the 47, which is an 1111 portal. Atacama, Chile, again, 4.9, 13, Divine Goddess. Itsu Islands, Japan, 4.4, Divine 44, 8.8 portal for the 8.8 Lionsgate. Tonga, 5.1, Russia, 4.9, north of Ascension Island for this Ascension process, 5.0, 10 kilometers depth, 5 into the 10, to the 73, Heaven on Earth. Russia, 4.8, Smith Valley again today, Nevada, 4.0. All portals activated, fully open, fully connected. Through this great timeline merge, the final Omega point. the breaking free of all time loops. Synchronic with the blue monkey, this is the Venusian energy, and the 144th monkey, to free humanity from all archonic timelines of suffering and slavery as we step into divine sovereignty. Now let us continue with the Sabian symbols. Right now the moon is at 10 degrees 29 minutes Virgo, the sun at 21 degrees 57 minutes Cancer, the current Sabian symbol for the sun at 22 degrees Cancer, a young woman awaiting a sailboat, and the current Sabian symbol for the moon at 11 degrees Virgo, a boy molded in his mother's aspirations for him. From astrologyweekly.com. And now my sacred Condor pulls a card for you today from the tarot deck Shadowscapes from Stephanie Poi Moon Law and Barbara Moore. And the card she pulled for you today, card 14, Temperance. She gathers herself, reaches within for the calm center, that place of balance. From her center she feels the dragon and phoenix stirring. They twine about one another. They embrace in a sinuous twisting of scale and feather until it seems that one melts into the other. They coil around each other in a timeless battle for supremacy, choreographed in an elegant waltz of give and take, push and pull. They swirl about her in a maelstrom that assaults the senses. Like a maestro, she watches over them and reins in one or the other when she senses any imbalance, so that harmony is maintained. Earth and sky, fire and water, male and female, summer's warmth and lush growth, and winter's chill winds bearing down. These opposites flow one into the other in the cyclical and endless push of yin and yang. They are perfectly balanced against one another. In fact, they are given purpose and definition by the existence of diametric opposites. Without water, fire rages utterly unchecked and all-consuming, burning itself out eventually in a terrible conflagration. And without fire, the waters are lightless and drowning, flooding until there is only a still, silent mirror of nothing. By defining each other's limits, they both become imbued with life and become life-giving, temper to coexist in just the right balance. For too much of one and the other will be smothered. Meaning harmony and equilibrium, balancing of opposites, healing, moderation of extremes, self-restraint, harnessing absolute forces, and reining them in to be wielded to a purpose. Holding opposites apart from one another denies their power of unity. By drawing them together to merge in a measured fashion, and understanding what one bestows upon the other, a beautiful synthesis can be created. Sometimes all that holds the two apart is a wall of belief. Being flexible and understanding that there is more than one way to perceive the world can go a long way towards breaking down that invisible wall. This is also synchronic with the merging of Venus and Mars in the heavens, the male, the female, the yin, the yang, the duality becoming one. And now from Divine Sister of the Light, Karen Lithica, Quantum Light. As you travel the universe, a crystalline light formation aligned to the purity of your light mission, upgraded, integrated, light freedom, a quantum being of infinite light, to fly high in the multidimensional realms, the multiverse, to meet other light workers navigating, assisting, transponding light, to acknowledge the many aspects of you as your multidimensional abilities grow and enhance. The gift of who you are is not to be underestimated. Know your ancestral history of light is downloading, integrating, expanding. Simply acknowledge your multidimensional light body, a complex web of light-encoded matrices. It will continue to unfold as the light evolution continues. As you awaken, expand, unite in light. Love and blessings, global family of light, as we join in unity. The Arcturians and Karen Lithica from KarenLithica.com. And from Isis Channelings, Venus emerges as the radiant initiator. The Venus-Mars-Moon conjunction went exact a few hours ago, and what a magical sight it was to behold. In fact, they were so close together that a radiant and newly initiated Venus, Inanna, totally outshone a dim and lusterless Mars under the initiatory gateway of the moon crescent. Venus Inanna is on her upward ascent to the heavens since May 3rd to reclaim her crown as sovereign queen of heaven and earth, and is rising stronger, brighter, and higher each day as she passes her 7 gateways. while Mars, on the other hand, is heading into the underworld to die to his old self, so that he may be born, initiated, anew, journeying with the sun, hidden by the sun's glare. The initiation was at the gate of personal power, solar plexus, officiated by the waxing crescent moon in Leo. This Trinity Union conjunction then becomes even more significant, as their last conjunction on August 24th, 2019, was not visible as they were too close to the sun, and the next time they will be this close will be in 2034. A newly initiated Venus, divine feminine at solar plexus, is poised to reclaim her personal power, will, and authority to own her feminine leadership via courageous action, as she weaves a new creatrix matrix into being which will be experienced until 2028. This inner union at the gateway of personal power, at solar plexus's Leo, requires both Venus and Mars to move out of the shadow aspects from the opposite ends of the spectrum to meet in balance in the middle to create a new weave in the creatrix matrix under construction. While Venus feminine needs to release attitudes, codependency, unworthiness, inaction, victimhood, and disempowerment, and move into courage, assertiveness, sovereignty, confidence, self-worth, and personal power, Mars masculine will be required to release control, domination, entitlement, subjugation, and abuse of power to move into heart-centered strength and integrity. Feeling the rumblings in your solar plexus yet? And by the looks of it, it seems that a bright, radiant, and confident Venus feminine has totally taken the reins in her hands and will be shepherding a pliant Mars through this inner union and initiation for the creation of a new age that can finally sever and bury its patriarchal conditionings, and light and grace and joy be the change you want to see. Sake na, IsisChannelings.wordpress.com. And from Divine Brostar of the Light, Levi Banner, Shamanic Astrology Mystery School. Just after the new moon, the moon then passed both Venus and Mars on July 12th, just before they come in contact with each other today, July 13th. The moon illuminates the love story happening in the sky. It's quite romantic. The moon shines light on the sacred feminine Venus and the magical masculine Mars just before they meet each other in the early evening sky. Venus and Mars meet in the sign of Leo, the sign of self-love and inner radiance. As the two energies meet, they can show us how to love ourselves more holistically. This might show you how you can balance these two forces inside of yourself. Leo teaches you that you are creator, creatress of your own life, and can make things up any way you choose. That radical self-expression and bold creativity come from a deep sense of self-awareness and fierce confidence. This comes from love of self, though it is quite an elusive topic for most of us. You might ask yourself at this time, how do I create authentic self-love and feel wholeness within myself? Look west after the sun sets to bear witness to the first visible conjunction of Venus and Mars since October 2017. They came together in 2019, though it was too close to the sun to see it. So this is quite special. This is a part of a bigger 6.5-year pattern between these two planetary lovers, though it is quite rare and unique that the moon is passing so closely to the conjunction. The celestial sitting of the cosmic lovers might give you a transmission. Create a ceremony or sacred viewing. Go out after sunset to see. All week you can view the interaction. Venus is the brightest thing in the sky. She is heading towards maximum brightness in a few mere months. Mars, however, is just about at its dimmest and is heading towards a run-in with the sun. This is a part of an ancient story still running in the movie screen of the sky today. My teacher, Daniel Giamario, and the Shamanic Astrology Mystery School call this the Rapunzel and Demudzi saga of Venus and Mars. This version of their select different cycles together is most like these two stories. This particular pattern includes the meeting of the two planets in the night sky, followed by Mars disappearing in the glare of the sun shortly afterwards, and then they meet up again early next year in the early morning sky. In this current case, the feminine has already been through the underworld recently, and is rising up to reclaim her power and radiance. The masculine, however, is falling into the underworld shortly after this meeting. They will meet again early next year after Mars goes through the underworld of being with the Sun. Venus will be in her next cycle by then. What will the newly initiated masculine be like then? How will the new version of the feminine accept or reject him? Time will tell. For now we are only able to tune into this romantic sunset portion of the cycle and witness the interaction as it takes us into our own hearts and further into self-love, sovereignty, and wholeness. This is the third moon conjunction with Venus since she has risen from the underworld and is likened to the third chakra gate. As if the divine feminine is reclaiming her drive, will, and radiant power, shining brighter and brighter, the moon illuminates and accents her reclamation of life force energy. This is the 8th passing of Mars by the moon in this phase of the hero's journey. This labor or challenge, the masculine is being faced with his own issues surrounding sovereignty, autonomy, and the will to shine bright, be seen and be heard. Leo is always about radical, radiant self-love. The two planets representing our two halves come together as if to give us an opportunity to become more whole. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Carolyn, Servant of Yahweh. 1001. Today's Mars-Venus conjunction has commenced a new successful cycle of partnership and teamwork for the divine masculine and feminine Christ. This is not only happening here, but with all star races and beings. Settlements have been made in the cosmos that are ensuring success for God's first fruits. The ego, chaos, and drama that the wounded masculine perpetuated has ended. We have permission to create a new reality for the masculine within and without, based on unconditional love, being whole and complete. As a soldier in the spiritual war, your role in the flesh has been to destroy cabal slavery in your personal reality. People of the past may have given you a lot of rules to maintain a happy relationship with them. If you broke these rules, there was a punishment. You stopped those patterns of people-pleasing and set boundaries from being taken advantage of and controlled through all time-space continuums. In addition to your personal masculine growth, you have also taken on the role to save the divine masculine Christ collective from lust, temptation, and third-party karmics. This is also complete with great success. Remuneration and acknowledgement of your efforts are occurring. A new cycle of love-based wealth and financial increase has commenced. You know now how to protect all your blessings, ensuring the past cycle doesn't repeat itself in this new auspicious reality. The emotional body is continuing healing and cleansing from these past karmic loops. You are completely healing codependency and are mastering self-love and care, knowing and acknowledging that your needs must be met first before others. As this healing completes, the masculine body is restoring and expanding to take action, set intentions, and move forward with confidence. This is also happening with the Divine Masculine Christ Collective. We are all moving forward together as a talented, trustworthy team that will continue building ourselves up and supporting each other. In Jesus Christos' name, Amen. From Carolyn Kundalini, Twin Flames. And from Divine Bro Star of the Light, Richard Rudd, Gene Keys, Unlocking the Higher Purpose Hidden in Your DNA, July 13th through July 18th, 2021. Gene Key 62, Intellect, Precision, Impeccability. The science underlying all creation is sacred geometry. The eternal truths contained in sacred geometry unite all human sciences, arts, and approaches to understanding through either the left or right brain. There is a cosmometry behind life that choreographs all actions. The closer you come to full awakening, the more harmoniously your life flows with this cosmometry. When you finally merge into the ocean of consciousness, you achieve complete oneness with the divine cosmometry. Everything you think, say, or do is no longer done by you but by the whole, therefore it is done impeccably. The real difference between the Siddhi and the shadow is the complete absence of fear, which is the absence of self-identification. Excerpt from the Gene Keys book. And from the Yi Ching, the classic book of change, from China. Hexagram 62, Small Powers, Thunder appears in the hilltops. The spiritual transmission channels through mindful stillness and heartfelt gratitude. Impeccability is awakening in stillness. Precision is initiative with restraint. Intellect is agitated stress. Realization with appreciation, the superior man in accordance with this, in his conduct exceeds in humility, in mourning exceeds in sorrow, and in his expenditure exceeds in economy. Many people have been shocked to find that one of the shadows in the G keys is the shadow of intellect. The reason that intellect is a shadow is quite simply because it's rooted in dualism. From Richard Rudd's 64 Ways, GeneKeys.com. And today, from the Archangelic Calendar, downloading yourself, electric elemental beings, meeting every archangel whose name you know. The calendar, Gaia as in Xerxes' will, Xerxes our galaxy acts upon the infinite universe's will. The current setting is fire, and when we say fire we mean a blazing inferno. The indicated dimensional transmutation is nothing like we have ever seen, as stagnation has given way to an avalanche of motion. A macro systems check passed with total versatility and with flying colors. Solar goings on, move the solar even column 5. This will not be the last of such an event. The timeline that most of us were physically born on is completely gone. There is no physicality left in where we once were. It's incredible to have moved on from such a tragic timeline to where we are today. This motion is a testament to the levels of consciousness in which we have achieved. Looking deeply at binary calculations, you can see a day of great victory rising. The Sirius Gateway was an alignment opportunity that fast-tracked the gifted to their places in the galaxy. 5D and Legion news. Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael's Legion and the Lightworker Legion are going stealth. This statement means that we will all be working undercover and visibility in the ether. We have been warmly greeted by the electric elemental beings that we discovered on assignment. We discovered many similarities between our past and future. These elementals are earth-based and have been hiding in a cave in France. Charging your physical vessel from a celestial body can only be done if the being allows you to. The stars will open all doorways for our legions, but it is because we have earned their respect, love, and admiration. You cannot go far enough into the future or deep enough into the past to find a weak point in our timeline engineering. We will not tolerate any interference and thus have engineered this timeline as an isolated reality only accessible by parallel timelines of a similar nature. This situation is extremely confusing on the lower timelines, which must think the rapture has taken place with so many leaving unexpectedly. If you can conceptualize this notion, you have a firm grasp of what the multiverse is and does. It is said that when you leave your body, you will be greeted by every archangel whose name you know. Okay, it's more than said, it's an absolute promise. Many ancient cultures have been teaching modern spiritual principles for millennia. There must be a line of respect between culture and spirituality. The terminology may differ and the ceremony may look unfamiliar, but they all express the same sentiment differently. There is no one way. There are many ways that dance in eclectic perfection. Remember, the point is not for all life forms to reflect the same sentiment to infinitely expanding Creator Source. It is to implement as many different reflections back to the Creator as possible. When an indescribable being tries to realize itself, the effort to do such a thing is gigantic, and in that task, it will take all kinds of personalities to succeed. Many of us have total recall of our past lives, and many do not. This ability does not make one more significant than the other. It simply means that this information was relevant for this person in this lifetime. Besides the point, many of the Lightworker Legion has never been human before. Therefore, they should be looking outerworldly for their history. The stars and astrology are meaningless when your consciousness engulfs the cosmos. You tell the constellation to move. You make the seas rise and fall. And you are the stars shining down upon the earth. In this consciousness, nothing in physical existence can move you, as you are the entirety of it. Philosophical buffet, a word to the infinitely wise. You may want to go into nature more. Spiritual mastery at its essence is the removal of ego and the firm fixation of the macro motions of one's soul and spirit. There are so many layers of reality and ultimately the truth, it may be hard to stay conscious of them all. We are multiversal beings living inside a quantum flipbook, which happens to be existing in multiple dimensions simultaneously. This cascade of dimensions, reality, and truths will ultimately lead to your personality. It is a microcosm of all of the above and much more. Addiction comes in many forms, and addiction to attention is most certainly on this list. Society has been taught to filter themselves through the optical eye, which has created a need for dramatic scenes to be played out on said medium. Life is not a series of validations that encourage your personality along the way. It is a path of self-discovery that will take any form. The membrane of physical reality is the quantum field that is an organic part of the universe, much like any membrane of the human body. As such, thinking of our organic quantum reality is a beautiful reminder that the sea of reality in which we swim is a living, breathing aspect of infinitely expanding creator source. Downloading yourself is a poetic way of saying becoming who you are, or letting your inner divinity shine, which are also poetic ways to describe the profound changes that a master goes through along the way. The reason why we feel the term downloading yourself seems to be more appropriate is that you're attempting to bring the higher realms of existence into physical form via your life. This journey is a process that has many steps and a gradual rise. It just seemed as if downloading yourself was the best way to describe this in our modern era. Your body is an essential part of reality as your soul and spirit are. The human body is the vehicle we are in, and we must embrace this. Take care of your body, the same way you do anything else of importance, with love and care. Confidence in who you are is pivotal to navigating society. It is effortless to get lost in a situation when following the crowd, following the beat of your drum and forget about seeking approval at all costs. People and groupings of people are trying to heal their trauma the best way they can. It is best to not interfere in this process. It is essential to allow people to feel how they feel and not be attacked if there are differences in opinion in any regard. This situation is another reason why confidence is virtue humanity must adopt. A confident human does not get insulted by words or views as they are firmly planted in their truth. Everything you want is on the other side of fear. If your heart is not in it, you can't fake it. This truth is especially the case when dealing with your inner higher self, your inner observer. This observer cannot be hidden. No part of yourself can lie to this observation, as even the deceit is registered in its database. So if you are doing these assignments for good karma and good karma only, your efforts will be in vain. The tools and assignments for today are in the link in the description below from the archangeliccalendar.com. And from Harmonic Convergence 2020 through 2028, the Venus-Mars Synchronization Gateway. Venus and Mars are conjoining today, July 13, 2021. This alignment is part of the multiple fractal synchronizations taking place as we close this 13-moon year and approach the completion of 8 years from Galactic Synchronization Portal. It is taking place in exactly 13 days before the new Galactic year. According to earthsky.org, the exact time of the conjunction is July 13, 2021, NS1.33.13.17. At about 7 o'clock UTC, at that time Venus will pass 1/2 degree north of Mars on our sky's dome, or about 1 moon diameter. The Mars-Venus conjunctions take place approximately every 2 years. The last one occurred on August 24th, 2019 at 4 degrees Virgo. This one is happening in the sign of Leo. Since Mars represents the assertive masculine energy and Venus the feminine receptive energy, this portal is inviting us to hold the balance of polarity in relationships. 888 Stargate. On the 260-day Tzolk'in count, this Venus-Mars alignment is synchronizing with the completion of 24 Tzolk'in cycles from the Venus transit of June 8, 2004, Kin 211, 3 Monkey, 24 Tzolk'in cycles 8 plus 8 plus 8. The June 8th transit opened the 8-year pentagonal cycle between Earth and Venus that closed with the Venus transit of 2012 on Kin 8, 8 star. On the Tzolk'in matrix, the 8th solar seal corresponds to the star Venus, Lamat, and represents art, beauty, and elegance. 144 coming in, beloveds. Noosphere Day 2021, 333333, Portal. June 19, 2021 marked the completion of 3,300 days from the Venus transit of 2012 and opened on a 33-day window of harmonic resonance to Noosphere Day 2021, July 22, 2021, signaling the completion of 3,333 days from the passage of Venus through the solar disk. 3,333 corresponds to 100 cycles of 33 days plus 33 days. This peak day of harmonic resonance between the Venus cycles, 3,333 day marker, and the new Sirius cycles, NS1.33 year marker, will also signal the Sun's entrance into the sign of Leo, and close with great numerical elegance, this galactic year number 34 out of 52 years comprised within the new Sirius Cycle 1, 1987 through 2039. On the 13 moon 28-day count, this alignment corresponds to day 26 of moon 13 of this new Sirius Cycle 33, NS1.33.13.26, Kin 22012 Sun, 2 days before closing the 52nd week of the blue lunar storm year 2020 through 2021. Kin 220 is the last day of harmonic 55 within the 260-day harmonic module. The harmonic convergence of 1987 took place on Kin 55. 55 holds the 10th position on the Fibonacci spiral. The 3333-33 alignment of July 22nd, 2021, Kin 220, will serve as a harmonic preamble to July 25th through 26th, 2021, when the heliacal rising of Sirius, the brightest star in the night sky, as the sacred geometrical latitude 19.5 degrees north, will signal the end start of a new galactic year on Kin 2243 Seed. On the galactic count of 260 days, this celestial event will signal the completion of 34 solar orbits from the new dispensation of time of July 26, 1987, NS1.0.1.1, Kin 34, and the start of a new Sirius cycle, NS1.34. This 34th milestone corresponds to the 9th position on a logarithmic spiral in time. We invite everyone to connect this coming day out of time to celebrate Time is Art, and tune in during this 13th moon in the energy of the original harmonic convergence of 1987. Let's vibrate once again in tune with the heart of Earth and the heart of the galaxy. We are one pulse, one Earth, one people, and Lakek. From calendartruth.info, and from Divine Sister of the Light, Leah Whitehorse, Lua Astrology. Venus conjunct Mars and Leo, action and attraction are united as the cosmic lovers meet in the skies. With both planets in theatrical Leo, we have heightened response and anticipation along with a sense of drama. As unpredictable Uranus squares this union, there's a frisson of excitement or anxiety. Life doesn't always bring us what we expect. People surprise us. Still, whether it's love, money, or personal goals, be direct about what you want. This isn't a day to play coy. It's a day to state your desires clearly. To yourself, to your lover, to the universe. Be brave. Stand up and be counted for those values you hold dear. Let your enthusiasm show to spark excitement in others. This is a powerful, creative uprush of energy seeking fulfillment and expression. Let the tale unfold. This is a seed moment bathed in light. Feel the force of love with all your being. From LeahWhitehorse.com. Today from the Tzolk'in Times, Kin 211, Blue Electric Monkey. Electric is the name for the number 3, and its keywords are activate, service, and bond. This is the 3rd day of the red moon wave spell and a portal day. Electric days are always full of energy, and they have a tendency towards liveliness. But when they fall on a portal day, that's a powerful combination. Today is Blue Monkey, and it represents magic, illusion, and play. A monkey day with added electricity on a portal day. That's a recipe for crazy. Just remember that this is the red moon wave spell, and we are meant to be going with the flow. If you can still relax in the face of this mayhem, well done. Another way to look at this is that today has potential to be super awesome too. Magic Monkey with all that power can make very magical things happen. And from Divine Bro Star of the Light, Roger Grossman, Today is Blue Electric Monkey Day on the 13 moon dream spell Mayan calendar. Blue Monkey, tribe 11 of the 20 solar tribe archetype cycle, plays magic illusion. Blue Monkey encourages you to see through life's illusions, drop your serious veneer and become playful. Today is the day to get downright silly. If you need to be serious, then I recommend getting up to some serious monkey business. Remain lighthearted, have a good laugh, share a smile, play a game, tickle your fancy, bust a gut, pull your finger, walk into a bar, knock repeatedly on a door. Find out how many of your friends are needed to screw in a light bulb. Figure out why you crossed the road. Laugh till you cry. Go bananas. Remember to laugh at yourself while you're at it. Get in touch with your playful inner child. Be the smiling, lighthearted, laughing, silly, magical prankster monkey, the cosmic actor comedian who works behind the scenes to help others to lighten up and crack a smile. Laughter is the best medicine. Electric tone of service, step 3 of the 13-step creative energy cycle. Activate, bond, service. Having met yesterday's challenges of love, heart, and loyalty, white dog, you now find yourself operating from a position of strength. In life, when you are able to rise up and meet your challenges, you are made stronger from the experience. The number 3 is physically represented by a triangle. The triangle is the strongest shape known. From a position of strength, you are now feeling the urge and ability to help others. Service to others is the highest calling you can aspire to. Serve others from a position of strength through play, magic, and illusion. Serve others by helping them to get playful, lighten up, have a laugh, and play the role of prankster, spreading magic and lightheartedness to others. Service to others is a self-perpetuating process. As others find their strengths, they will then feel called to serve, and so on. Service to others is a powerful gift that keeps on giving. Today you will gain strength from and also have a powerful experience of play, magic, and illusion. Day 3 of the 13-day cycle, themed Red Moon, purifies, universal water, flow. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, Blue Electric Monkey, Kin 211, 13th of July 2021, activating magical vision. Pakal Votan, Prophecy Day, 13-7-2021 equal 13-7-5 equal 13-12 equal 4-3 equal 7. 13, Goddess, Cosmic Consciousness, Natural Lore. 4, Form, Structure, Foundation, Earth. 5, Freedom, Change, Transformation, Liberation. 3, Holy Trinity, Joy, Creativity. 7, Magic, Mystic, Spiritual, Initiation, Solitude. Kin 211 equal 4, Form, Structure, Foundation. Kin 211 is one of the 13 clear signs inscribed on the tomb lid of Mayan King Pakal Votan. The PV days are very potent and significant in our planetary evolution. Today is also a galactic activation portal day, an electric tone, so it is indeed a very powerful day. Lots of energy to direct into our divine service. Day 3 in the Red Moon wave spell of the Goddess, who is enhancing our intuition and sensitivity as we purify our vessels in order to find our flow. Today we are activating our greatest vision through the power of magic and play. We are finding our flow through the path of bliss. Tone of creation. Today's tone is electric. This is pure, creative, genius energy. Nikola Tesla power, the electric tone coupled with the blue monkey, magician, genius codes on a 7 magical day. Gap day adds up to another electrically charged, rocket-fueled day. Zap, kapow. Electric is tone number 3 in the tone of creation. It is the first of 3 emotional realm tones. Its focus is on being of service to others through the action of bonding, that is coming together with others to co-create and be of service. The electric tone is the tone of creation, operative for the whole new dream spell year, commencing in 13 days' time on July 26, 2021. The year of the yellow electric seed, where the starseeds and wayshowers will all be bonding in service to humanity to reach our highest potential, blossoming through our missions. Way to go, planetary kin. Today we have a taster of what to expect. Get ready and attuned to the bonding and service aspects rather than the emotional fuses and meltdowns. Are you emotionally balanced and responsible to be of greater service to humanity? Electric energy provides the ignition or spark for your manifestation. It is a current that needs to keep moving and flowing, transmitting energy. It also adds power to anything you are creating today. An extra electrical boost to draw upon. The power of 3 is derived from 2 units merging and creating the third, more powerful entity. This action duplicates the essence of bonding and service that the electric tone provides. Today we bond together through the power of magic to ignite our greatest vision of beauty, joy and bliss, lifting the vibe of our planet. Make sure you channel this energy wisely and productively into your brilliant projects, inventions, and inspirational new ideas. We become fully empowered to accept full responsibility for our role and flow within the collective evolution of Earth and all beings. Blue Monkey is catalyzing this tremendous revolution through breaking out of all barriers to experience blissful joy and spontaneity. The divine carefree child who feels safe to play in his adventure playground, knowing the eyes of his protective mother guardian are lovingly supporting and watching over him. Co-create with the goddess today and invite Monkey to come out and play. Gift him some bananas and mango to get the creative magic forces flowing. Our creations need to flow effortlessly and joyfully into form. No struggle, force, or birthing pains are required. Allow the divine feminine to guide you in the funniest way possible. Allow the beauty and harmony to flow freely, transforming struggle into beautiful art. So cheeky monkeys, it is time to spontaneously dance, sing, play, and be joyful. Allow the electrical force to ignite and activate your mission as we perform divine alchemy. Today's question is, how can I activate more magic, joy, and bliss through bonding with my kin and trusting in the greatest vision for my life? Divine blessings for the most delight-filled day of ecstatic play and magic. And La Kekala Kin, Christina White, Magnetic World Bridger, Kin 66. Kin 211, Blue Electric Monkey. The mantra, the code for today is, I activate in order to play. Bonding illusion, I seal the process of magic. With the electric tone of service, I am guided by the power of vision. I am a galactic activation portal. Enter me. And on this powerful day of galactic activations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're experiencing, what you're feeling, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. Click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now I'd like to thank everyone supporting our work and mission. We rely on our monthly pledges on Patreon and our donations for our daily living expenses. So if you'd like to help us to be able to continue this work and bringing these transmissions to the world and our other works, you can join us on Patreon and make a monthly pledge starting at $5 a month at whitegoldeagle.com or at patreon.com/primedisclosure. Or you can make a one-time donation at our PayPal link at Eagle Love Condor. The links are in the description below also. And now a quick update. We're going to be adding some new teachings coming out in the near future on our Patreon page. I've assembled a team of brilliant investors in digital currency, cryptocurrency. We'll be putting out information through my channels on YouTube, and then releasing weekly updates on Patreon on what our team is investing in through digital currencies. We have a team developing their own cryptocurrency. A new one came out this week that benefits animal shelters around the world. Our team will also be starting a hedge fund in digital currencies, which will go towards funding of the healing centers and other humanitarian efforts. We are now accepting donations in Bitcoin, Ethereum. Those codes are in the description below. And the hedge fund will start as a grassroots investment group. We'll give out all the details here in the next few days, hopefully, time allowing. We are now working 24/7 and on mission every day. So our team is doing the best we can to accelerate this timeline. And ultimately, depending on how it goes, we're looking to create our own QFS, quantum financial system. But this is down the road, takes lots of time, energy, effort, and financial support. And we're starting at step 1, square 1, to manifest our empire of love. So the first step in investment. Now, I'm not a professional investment broker, so any advice is my opinion based on my personal perceptions. So first off, do not put all your eggs in one basket. And 2, investing 101, buy low and sell high. So first step of advice, if you have a lot of assets or all your assets in Bitcoin, you want to start moving these to some alternative coins. This is based on my team's knowledge and from higher guidance. Always diversify. And we'll explain more in videos to come and in our teachings on Patreon. But through divine guidance and many synchronicities, Great Spirit has shown us that it is going to be through the assets of digital currency and the blockchain that we are going to be able to bring our visions and our dreams into tangible physical form. So be sure to stay tuned, and we'll be giving you updates in the near future and start teaching and training through our Patreon page at whitegoldeagle.com. And now I'd like to take the time to thank everyone for supporting my Sacred Condor's art business on Etsy. You could purchase her beautiful handmade goddess totems made with love, joy, and kindness from my sacred queen. You can purchase her beautiful zodiac goddess totems and other beautiful works of art at lunagoddessart.com. Now we're going to complete today's transmission from powerful codes from our Pleiadian bro stars and sisters of the light. Pleiades 1 messages, July 13, 2021. P1 calling Terrans for origins recognition. Attention for calls in PVSE-SDE. Sages re-envision each other. Ashtaric fleets access main nucleus for finalizations. Zone T in elevation. Shaman fauna powers in internal alignment. Projectors aimed. Support 38% non-regressive. Feelings of balance increase. Initial cleaning 2B. Recorks in progress 19% non-regressive. Final cauterization tube B. Recorks in progress 13% non-regressive. Special projector for emissions anchoring 19% non-regressive. Special talents arise. Divine providences are taken. Elevations of wizards in progress. Etheric comforts happen. MID pressures decrease as a tractor point approaches. Universal forces color the material universe. Temporarily end of transmission Pleiades 1 supporting active missionary channels from disclosurenews.it. And with that, thank you for joining us today. And in this time of great acceleration and this great quickening, it's time to take the bull by the horns, to be the captain of your ship and guide it through this great storm, through this unprecedented time of the great unknown, as we traverse the holy waters, guiding us to the other shore through the mists of Avalon, into the new Jerusalem, the kingdom of love, the paradise this world was always meant to be. This is the mission we came to Earth for. We are on task, and we hold the light. We toe the line, and we guide humanity to the pure land of eternal bliss consciousness. Through our heart's delight, through our heart's center, through our joy, through our bliss, and through our art, we activate you in your passion in this now. Have a beautiful and blessed great awakening. Be sure to make it the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.